The problem with crying wolf when a wolf isn't there is that when a wolf does come, people will no longer listen to the cry. Okay, and how about when there are a pack of wolves? There's little point discussing this with low information people. Low information people? Because they don't have a frame of reference with which they can understand this. Is this subreddit just full of these kinds of people? This infuriates me. God dang it. I gotta fix my pronunciation. Hello everyone, this is Mirap. Today we're going to be reviewing another r/IAmVerySmart. Thanks for watching. I need to talk. My therapist point blank tells me I'm much smarter than her. She thinks my IQ is around 150. I'd agree. The issue with that is severe loneliness. That's why I joined this chat. All the other teens around me bore the living hell out of me with their gossip. I have other disorders, making attendance in society almost impossible. Yeah, just extreme lonely. Any chance I could get to know someone here? Of course he's not like the other teens. This is just the mentality of every teenager out there. You're not like the other teens. That includes me, of course, because I've also been a teen. And yeah, those are just teenagers in a nutshell. Well, if you think about it, 10 is the lowest double-digit number. 20 would be 2 times that number, meaning could technically be in the upper double digits, meaning they could have an IQ of 20. My IQ has been measured in the upper double digits. Well, it's God dang it, why are people like this? International Student Computer Science Question Emergency. Hello, I coming to Australia this year, okay, to study computer science from Mumbai, India. Actually, I am very good with maths and linear algebra, multivariable calculus, vector, tangent, curve, perpendicular calculus, trigonometry, gradient function, statistics, parabola. Is that a different category? And math? Kinematics, complex, so math is strong with physics and I'm fluent in... Are you sure you're fluent in English? Look, the first 2 words of your letter is I coming. And also you spelled calculus wrong. Why? So I recommend looking up the definition of hyperbole, since clearly your tiny brains don't have the room to store such obscure words. Yeah, my limited brain storage is used for common words. Thank you very much. Are you male? I would assume you aren't female. As an attractive female, I can tell you it's not intelligence that causes people to have an interest. It's physical attraction. So all types of men will approach you and the vast majority don't give a crap about your IQ. It's the sapiosexuals that do. What is a sapiosexual? Oh, I think that's, what do you call this? People who get attracted to intelligence? Yeah, I guess. They are the ones that after talking to you and finding you to be intellectually stimulating will go head over heels while the average men continue to fawn over body parts or become bored and disinterested when your intelligence surpasses theirs and they can keep up in a conversation. I'm actually, worried about these kinds of people because I'm pretty much sure they don't have much... They don't have a lot of friends in real life. Every single new person I meet, whether in a public or private capacity, I notice that they always praise my my intelligence within 5 to 10 minutes of meeting me. What is 1 + 1? 2. Okay, you're very smart. Okay, I'm gonna post this on Facebook every time without fail. I honestly laugh every time. I can't hide things very well, can I? I can tell you the dumbest people that I know are the ones who let the world know that they are smart. Okay, you can tell this on Facebook, but have you ever published a journal, a scientific journal, something like that? God, for all of you that try to intellect shame people smarter than you, well, smart shaming is a thing. Being tested and verified in the top 0.05% of the human intellect since 5th grade. Well, maybe now you aren't, just from that Facebook post. From all of us genius to all of you dumber than us, shut the frick up. Why don't you dumb fricks listen to smarter people than yourself? Seriously, why? When I meet someone smarter than I listen and shut the frick up. What is this, some kind of hierarchical society that smarter people should be the ones, to be the ones to rise in the pyramid. Well, that actually makes sense, okay. It must mean that you are so dumb. You think you are smart. It's called Dunning-Kruger. It's so ironic. Dunning-Kruger effect. For those of you that don't know, the Dunning-Kruger effect is when dumb people think that they are smart, and smart people actually think that they are dumb. It's quite the opposite of this Facebook post. You are dumb as rocks, yet you think you are smart. This may be also caused by smarter people not telling you to shut the frick up. Well, let me be the first. Shut the frick up. First of all, I think you're not really that intelligent from using Facebook, okay? Using Facebook. Imagine using Facebook. Well, I use Facebook. A good game. Very fun and difficult to stop playing. There are too many adverts though. Especially if, like me, you get through the levels quickly. Could you also add in some more difficult levels containing hyperbolic functions or imaginary numbers for us mathematicians out there? I'll tell you, this is some kind of grade 8 or grade 7 bullcrap. I know this because I had classmates who won't stop talking about hyperbolic functions or imaginary numbers when I was in the 8th or 7th grade. But luckily they now changed, so it's fine. And the game here, I actually have played this game and it's actually really hard. Not gonna lie, maybe I'm just really dumb, but I don't really think you could add hyperbolic functions or imaginary numbers here because it's all logic, okay? Just simple arithmetic is going to be enough, and it's just logic, okay? For the people mocking Alireza for his silly complaint, he's 16 years old. When I was 16, I don't think that's really going to be relevant. When I was 16, I started at university while working full-time and commuting to campus. I was not in the habit of being a sore loser or inventing complaints against sore competitors. Well, are you just bragging about your miserable life? In that case, I'm sorry for you, okay? When people say anti-vaxxers, also known as pro-transparency, pro-third-party independent safety studies, okay, pro-informed consent or parents who did vax, and children became injured or deceased post-shots, well, that's true, but the payoff that you'll get after vaccinating millions of children just over a few kid deaths, it's going to be important, okay? I quietly disregard their misinformation opinion and know my truth, and the one who guides my I'm going to stop reading this because I got a thing about anti-vaxxers, okay? They're the most stupidest, yes, I use those two words, stupidest and most, because they really are. God dang it, why would you sacrifice your life for something like that? Do you have your brain? Okay? Do you have your brain to use it? Use it! Please! So you don't understand what serious means either. I'm literally objectively smart. Wow, smarter than you, moron. It's not in dispute. I can read academic scholarly papers and comprehend the meaning of words that you can't. Whining like a little bit about how I'm being mean to you, as if you haven't tried and failed at condescension yourself, is both hypocritical and irrelevant to the seriousness of your opponent. You're grasping for straws and flailing emotionally, and I suspect even you know it. Huh. Judging people because they can't read scholarly articles is the best thing in the world. Yeah, you're lower than me because you can't understand this Elsevier paper I got from the internet and Sci-Hub. No, I don't use Sci-Hub, please, don't report me. Why would you give a crap even if they're speaking freaking Klingon? They're not talking to you, so mind your business and shut the frick up. As a medical student who will be a doctor in less than a year in one of the most linguistically diverse places on Earth, I can tell you that it's very important for people who live together and rely on each other for goods and services in a society to be able to communicate and understand one another. You clearly don't understand how not being able to understand or communicate with the people around you. Yeah, it's just a medical student who shows who's the boss and this freaking Instagram. It's just because it's light mode. I assumed it's Instagram, but then I saw the arrows. I think that's going to be it. Yeah. I think that's going to be it. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. Yeah, so I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be it. And I think that's going to be it. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Like, comment, comment, comment.